What's going on, everybody? It is a great Thursday here. Let me make sure that my audio is working. There we go. A great Thursday here in Grapevine, Texas. An exhausting time. It's been running around like a chicken with my head cut off the past couple of days. My microphone is way too hot right now. Glad that you're joining me this evening. We're going to have a fun time tonight. I want to cover a couple of things. We're going to be talking about here the NYC SEAL team swim across the Hudson River, which is really cool. And I have a video of it. Going to be joined by a couple of the guys who are organizing this and swimming along with it. Let me show you. This is from last year, where Will Kane and Pete Hegseth participated. Here we go. Get my audio up.
Took off all our clothes and finished the Navy SEAL swim yesterday, helping raise money for members of the SEAL community and the Navy SEAL Foundation, including active duty veterans and their families. Here's what you may have missed if you weren't watching on Saturday.
Here we go. This is the warm-up 1 mile run. You ready, Hegseth?
It's a 1 mile run over to the water's edge where Will and I will then put on fins and start the swim. About 70 Navy SEALs, vets, first responders, Gold Star families, patriots all, honoring those who serve, remembering 9/11.
3 miles, 300 push-ups, 66 pull-ups,
all to honor the Navy SEAL Foundation. So we're two little tiny parts of it.
Will, you ready? We go 1, 2, 3, go.
Right now they're on their first leg of the swim. I am told this is the most difficult portion of it because they're actually swimming against the current right now. It's about a 1 mile swim. They're on their way to the Statue of Liberty, Liberty Island.
And when you pass by that Statue of Liberty in the water, and then you see what these guys can do. And, you know, we're doing this one morning.
Right.
When you think about the fact this is what they do for a day job.
Right.
You know, across the globe on behalf of all of us.
Will just finish the first leg.
It looks like he beat out Pete, so props to Will.
So there you go. That's you can see a little bit about that. Anyway, so that is what happened last year, and we're waiting for these guys to join. There might be a technical issue here or something. But we're going to be talking about what they're doing this year and the entire race. And boy, do I need to shave my neck beard today. So yeah, before we get to that, let's get into a few bits and pieces of the news of the day. I think this is probably one of the funniest things I've seen so far. Where's the page that's being shared? So apparently, Gavin Newsom was giving a speech today about how he hates the Trump administration, the normal thing. And when he was doing that, ICE pulled up and started arresting illegal immigrants in Los Angeles. Here we go.
What the fuck is wrong with you? People working! Go arrest fucking criminals!
They should arrest her.
What the fuck are you doing? What's about this type of work?
Right behind you, brother.
You guys are fucking cowards! All of you are fucking cowards!
Watch out. Keep it going.
I think she's blowing a whistle.
Well done, gentlemen. Well done.
Greg, Mr. Bellino from Fox 11. Can I get a quick comment from
Hey,
you?
what's going on here?
How you doing? What happened?
We're here making Los Angeles a safer place. Since we won't have politicians that'll do that, we do that ourselves. So that's what we're here today. As you can see, already making it a safer place. We're glad to be here, not going anywhere.
And the governor's inside right there.
I don't know where he's at.
He's about 100
Perfect.
feet behind us. Do you have any comment from him or anything?
Again,
any message?
We're making Los Angeles and California a safer place. We're going to continue to do that, and they can take that one to the bank and cash it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
They can take it to the bank and cash it. I just love, by the way, that the Trump administration doesn't care. And they're not being intimidated by this stuff. I mean, you see the people who are showing up and protesting this. Let's see if I can go back and pull up this girl who's like out yelling, people are just trying to work. What is she doing? Unemployed. You can see her right there. What is she doing? Completely unemployed, just walking in the streets of Los Angeles. I don't know. You get what you get. You don't want to be arrested. You don't want people arrested for being here illegally. You don't come to America legally. It's not hard. Meanwhile, Washington, D.C. I thought this was very interesting today. Joe Scarborough has been forced to admit that Trump did something right. And anytime that happens, it's very, very exciting for me. Not fun for the people over at MSNBC. But here's Joe Scarborough. Again, what is happening with this guy? He got off of his telenovela on Univision and came over and joined the crew here at Morning Joe. Joe having to admit that DC isn't safe. Here we go.
To this problem for Democrats is not, oh, everything's okay. There's nothing to see here. Move along. Oh, Washington has dropped 24% or whatever in crime. Well, let me give you some other numbers. The Washington Post took a poll at late April, early May. 91% of Washington residents say crime is a problem. 91%. 51%, it is an extremely serious problem. And John Heilman, we've had people before put this in racial terms. And this is, I must say, this is one thing that I think Democrats have gotten so wrong about crime. So wrong about crime. Let me just read the Washington Post here. There are stark divides among lines of race and income in the poll, with black residents and lower income residents significantly more worried about crime than white residents and those with higher incomes. As they were last year, black women are among the most concerned, with 65% saying crime is a very or extremely serious issue, compared with 82% who said the same thing last year.
That's incredible. That's incredible, actually. And I don't doubt it, because, again, disproportionately, the black community is struck by crime in Washington, D.C. We know this. This is very across the board in every major city. That's where this is. But here in particular, we've got a poll of people. Again, the Washington Post is going to skew these polls as much as they can. Now they're going to go back. This is May 11th. Now that Trump has federalized the police force there, they will go back and they will ask the same questions of people. And magically, they'll be like, no. These streets were very safe. We're just intimidated by federal authorities being in our state. That's what's going to happen. It didn't just end there, though. Because over on CNN, they sent a reporter to Union Station, which, by the way, if you've ever been to Washington, D.C., and you've ever had to go through Union Station, it's a pain in the ass. Because there's no waiting room, Jillian. I don't know where people are. I don't see them. Apparently, our guests are in the waiting room. I have no idea. Because I don't see them at all. If you've ever been through Union Station in Washington, D.C., you know that you get asked by about 3 or 4 people for money. And so this is a major cleanup. This reporter kind of can't believe his own eyes. He can't believe what's happening in Washington, D.C. And so here, Jillian. So here is, we're on Restream, Jillian. You were on this the other day. Here is a CNN reporter talking about how safe it is now at Union Station.
I walk by this train station every single day on my way to work, and I have not seen it like this. You can see a National Guard Humvee behind me, and we've seen, I don't know, Josh, if you can pan over, there are a couple National Guardsmen who are walking across the street over there. We have Humvees basically at each corner of the train station here on a fairly busy Thursday afternoon. And this is what you can expect here in the coming days. Let's pan over there. You can see another Humvee there. This is what you can expect over the next 30 days and possibly a lot longer after that, Jess, because we know just yesterday President Trump said that they are planning to indefinitely extend their federalization of MPD and really ramp up federal law enforcement resources here in the district. It's not just National Guard. We have also seen Homeland Security officers, DEA officers, Park Police. There were vehicles here just a little bit earlier. This is one of the areas of focus that we have heard a lot of concerns about, crime around Union Station, people who are loitering outside. I will tell you, as somebody who walks this route all the time, it does seem like there are fewer people just sort of hanging around.
So I think the only thing that people are really going to miss, especially this guy who's walking to his job in the morning, is the smell there, because it always smells like human feces coming out of Union Station. I think that life is probably going to get better for people in DC, and of course he's pretending that the real threat here is the Humvees. He's got to say, like, I've never seen Humvees before here. Yeah, you've never seen people freely. I mean, there's no trash around. It actually looks clean there. I'd rather have military vehicles. I don't know about you. A lot of people, I think, would rather have the military vehicles than that. All right, I have no idea what's happening with technical stuff here. So let's maybe we'll restart it a bit. Maybe I'll throw a tantrum. But